The Miraculous Box of Ladybug is probably the most mysterious and incomprehensible object in the entire series. Unlike the old Miraculous Box, which was owned by Master Fu, the new one turned out to be very beautiful. It seems you can look at it forever, especially when it's in Ladybug's hands. However, the show says almost nothing about this magical home for the kwamis. How is it arranged? And why is it needed at all if the Miraculous can be stored separately outside of it? And the main question, where was the Miraculous Box when Monarch seized all the Miraculous? Clearly, he didn't need it. Therefore, today we will try to answer these questions and look inside the most mysterious item from the series, Miraculous Ladybug. Everything officially known about the Miraculous Boxes can be written on a single line of an ordinary sheet of paper. And while something about its inhabitants, the kwamis, is gradually revealed over time, there is no information about the magical item itself, the box. All we know is that there are quite a few of these boxes scattered around different parts of the world, each belonging to its own guardian. We know a lot about the creation of the kwamis. They were initially intangible energy that a wizard managed to transform into jewelry and attach a kwami to it. But there isn't a single word in the official sources about the boxes. Who created them and why? Everyone knows that the box is not a mandatory attribute, and to control a kwami, you only need to own its jewelry. Most likely, the box has a symbolic nature. When a person is appointed as a guardian, they are rightfully supposed to own some item that serves as a shelter for the magical jewelry. This is probably designed so that the guardian can conveniently store and transport the jewelry with the kwamis. But why is the box magical and not just an ordinary handbag, for example? Most likely, if the Miraculous were stored in an ordinary box, they would be vulnerable to enemies and could easily be stolen. Therefore, the Miraculous Box serves as a kind of safe for the jewelry. We also know that inside the box is an entire magical dimension where the kwamis live and spend time together. This was noticeable back in the second season when the kwamis celebrated Nuru's birthday. It's amusing that the kwamis somehow managed to bring whole items and objects from the human world into this box. For example, a piano. I would love to see how the kwamis carried that thing, but the magical and intangible world of the kwamis is very useful for Ladybug herself. Even before she became the guardian, she could temporarily store various objects in her yo-yo, and it seems there's no limit to its capacity. The main thing is that the object fits through the yo-yo's entrance. That's why when Ladybug became the new guardian, she didn't carry the box with her. After taking all the Miraculous from it, she easily placed them into her yo-yo. All this time, the box was at Marinette's house, hidden in a toy house. So, what is its purpose if no one uses it? It turns out the Miraculous Box serves a very important function, and now I'll explain why. Firstly, the Miraculous Box has the ability to transform, somewhat like a superhero endowed with the power of a kwami. But the box does it only once when one guardian transfers it to another. Then it takes on the appearance and form that suits its new owner, borrowing their superhero appearance, power, and other traits. Thus, when Master Fu transferred his wooden hexagonal box to Ladybug, it took on the shape of a flattened sphere painted red with black dots around the perimeter. These dots serve as doors to small apartments for the kwamis, and while they are inside, no one can steal them. To avoid carrying it with her all the time, Ladybug simply took all the Miraculous out and placed them in her yo-yo, making it easier to hand out the jewelry to new superheroes without having to rush home and nervously extract the box from its hiding place. That's why, at the end of the 6th season, when Felix discovered this secret. But where was the box all this time? At Marinette's house? Then why did we never see it, especially when Marinette was crying in her room, reminiscing about her little friends? Maybe the box simply disappeared? What do you think about that? There's also a theory about the capability of this seemingly useless box. We need to remember the beginning of the 6th season when Master Su hand-found Marinette and took the box from her. Then he stretched out his hand with the box and ordered all the kwamis to go inside it. If the guardian can indeed command the kwamis, does that mean, in theory, they could take away someone's magical power by simply ordering the kwami to return inside the box? That would be a very interesting sight, and surely Ladybug would find out about this ability. Then reclaiming her Miraculous from Monarch would be no trouble at all. She could just stand in front of him, pull out her box, and in a squeaky voice, command them to go home. Very interesting, right? I would love to see how Marinette forces Plagg to return to the box if she wanted to learn Cat Noir's identity, but she probably wouldn't do it. Well, that's all for today. Write your thoughts and theories in the comments below this video. What is the box actually for? What is its true purpose and function? And could it store secrets or superpowers that no one even suspects? And, of course, visit my Patreon via the links in the video description to see much more. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and don't forget to turn on notifications. See you tomorrow.